What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. And on this episode, we're going to be talking about how you can potentially use your rental payment history to help you out with your credit score right now. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. I'm your host, Ray, and if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing because on this channel, we talk everything from personal finance, personal credit, tips and tricks on real estate, automotive, anything financial. You're definitely gonna find it here. So again, consider subscribing. With that being said, let's get on with the topic. If you're one of many people currently right now renting a property, you may be missing out on a lot of information that can definitely help your credit score. In the past, studies have shown that 1% of all consumers used to have their rental payments report on their credit report. On the other hand, evictions and late payments to the rental property were also reporting on the credit report, potentially hurting their score. In today's day and age, there's actually services and systems that give you the capability of actually reporting your rental payment history on your credit report. We all know that by now 35% of your score has to do with payment history, but the question remains is, does these rental reporting systems help your credit score? Since we know by now that landlords and property management firms do not report your rental payment history to your credit report so it can potentially help your credit score, that doesn't mean that life is over. Like I mentioned before, there are systems and services currently in place right now that give you the capability of actually reporting rental payment history over to your credit report. But again, the question is, does this really help? Currently right now, the rent reporting systems actually contribute towards the newer FICO scoring models or the new credit scoring models. And we're talking about FICO 9, FICO XD, Vantage Score. These are the systems currently right now that currently take in information regarding your rental payment history. But the thing is that, as I mentioned in other videos in the past, is that the banks of today are not using those FICO scoring models today or the Vantage system. As a matter of fact, very few, if not none of them do at all. So with that being said, you have to really take into consideration how you can leverage this information on your credit report to potentially help you out in the long run. But at the end of the day, one of the benefits that I do see from this is that it actually has a way for you to document your rental payment history. This way, when it comes for you to look for another property, you can have some backup and proof as to your payment history over time. So let's talk a little bit about what rental reporting systems is. It's basically an independent entity that'll go ahead and take your rental payment information and report it to the credit bureaus on your behalf. As far as I know, Experian Rent Bureau and TransUnion SmartMove are being used right now so that landlords will be able to run background checks through the application process. This, again, like I mentioned before, will be very helpful for you because it documents how you've been making payments over time on your current rental property. So there's actually several services available. All of them may have a fee, but there's no guarantee that they're gonna report to all three credit bureaus. As a matter of fact, there's not even a guarantee that these scores or that information reporting to your credit bureau will be factored into your credit score. So it's very important, and I can't stress enough, to go ahead and do your research. Everybody has different goals financially. And one thing for you to consider is to see how you can leverage this information on your credit report to potentially help you move forward with your financial goals. So these are some of the services that I went ahead and found for you guys, and let's go ahead and talk about them now. So the first one we have is Rental Karma. With Rental Karma, all you have to do is have your landlord or your property manager confirm your payments month to month through a quick and easy system that Rental Karma provides. At the moment, Rental Karma only reports to TransUnion, and you can report up to 24 months worth of payment history. The next one we have Rent Reporters, and Rent Reporters work directly with your landlords, and you can report up to 24 months worth of payment history. You're also able to add on there multiple landlords as far as the history goes, up to 2 years. And right now, at the moment, they also report to TransUnion with an anticipated release on Equifax and Experian. Last but not least, we have RentTrack. And RentTrack actually reports to all three credit bureaus. In addition to that, they give you the ability to make your rental payments online through them. In addition to that, setting up recurring payments over time. So rent reporting may not be for everyone. One thing to consider is the cost, and if the information is going to be reporting on your credit report can benefit you in any type of way, depending on what your financial goals really are. There's no definite number as to how much your score is going to increase, And there's no guarantee that the lenders will actually consider it when it comes to evaluating your credit to extend you some sort of line of credit. So with that being said, take this with a grain of salt. Look at the services, evaluate whether it's beneficial to you. I'll tell you this much. When it comes to having documentation on whether you're making payments over time regarding your rent, that can definitely be a huge impact when it comes to considering moving on to another location or a new home for whatever the case may be. So with that being said, guys, I hope you like the information that I expressed in this video. Like, share, comment. Make sure to let us know in the comments below what has been your experience with rent reporting, or if you didn't know about rent reporting, how do you think that you can take advantage of it later on in the future? So with that being said, guys, thanks again for the love and support, and I'll see you on the next episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. Peace.